Hey Mo, we need to get an intro down for this channel, you know.
Yeah, but what are you thinking, Leigh?
Why don't I rap over the top of it?
Don't be ridiculous. You sound like a northern M&M.
Look, listen to me. Yo, yo, yo. The Munch Bunch in the house, man.
Absolutely not.
Right, what you got in mind?
Let's just keep it simple.
I'm Leigh.
I'm Aim.
We're the Munch Bunch. How's tricks, munchies? How we doing? It's me, Leigh. How do? Okay. It's one of the days in the week. I don't remember what bloody day it is. We got a white cookie from Lidl. Scandinavian for Lidl. Woohoo! No, this isn't the mukbang, guys. Okay, quick disclaimer before you watch this amazing video. It was amazing. It is amazing. It just don't look that amazing. So what happened was we bought a new camera, improved the channel, better quality, thinking, yeah, we'll help out our subs, better videos. Put the microphone in. Same microphone we've used for every video so far in the last 8 months. Recorded the video. Didn't come out right. For some reason, I've only found out now, we've done 2 videos, a pizza video and a roast dinner, which took me hours to make because I made homemade Yorkshires, roasted the whole lot from scratch, even went out and caught the chicken myself, and only to find out that the microphone and the camera ain't compatible or something, because it's all out of sync, it's all out of whack. So please bear with us. The future videos from these 2 onwards will be absolutely fine and dandy, so I fixed the issue, but I can't go back and fix out of sync videos, so just going to have to put up with it, I'm afraid. Please just like the video, hit the thumbs up regardless, because the conversation's still amazing, the food still looks fantabulosus, it's just not in sync with the eating. So food in mouth, my mouth's already gone, I'm already chatting away whilst I'm putting food in my mouth. You'll see what I'm on about. But if you just like our conversations, you can just put the phone down, press play, and you'll hear it all. Sounds fine, sounds like normal, it's just when you look at the visual, it's not this in sync with the voices. Well, if you just want to look at the food and drool, because our food is amazing, then please do that. Either way, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, comment below. The issue will be sorted on our next video, you see, because our next video was recorded after the first 2, and then you'll get the roast in the video, which is a bit cockeyed, and then it'll be absolutely dandy again. After that, from then on, there'll be no more issues, he says and hopes. Guys, thanks for supporting us. I appreciate it. Me and the missus appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. See you in a bit.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another mukbang with Aim and Leigh. We are the Munch Bunch UK. Leigh, tell them what we have on the menu.
Guys, we're back in the room. We have pizza. It's only like a shop bought one. It's no Pizza Hut or whatever we normally buy. Wedges and pizza. And we Aim has some reheated KFC, which was meant to go on here, and I forgot to put it on here. And we're just going to eat it.
But the pizza is margarita, like 4 cheese or something, and a meat feast, I believe.
I topped
lemon squash.
I topped the cheese one up with extra cheese, just to make it more cheesy, as you do. Lightings all over the shop, guys, because we've got 2 lights, as well as one we've got now, and the 2 lights, I thought they were charged up, and they weren't, so apologies for the lighting today. Hope everyone's well.
We've had a fantastic time away, and we're going to tell you about our adventures, but as we stand right now...
We've got to get stuck in, guys, because we are absolutely starving.
I'm food. I'm nice.
It's freezing. I'm starving. Food. What? I don't know how you'd put them 2 words together.
For starving.
She's free starving. Free starving. Whatever. This is the time of year, guys, when I will be sitting here with an electric blanket on in a couple of weeks.
I'm joking. I really feel the cold.
My face is because I'm really warm. So.
Look on my hands. I am stone cold.
I thought she was being over dramatic, but actually her hands are really cold.
So cheesy.
I made it proper cheese this time. Anyways, you're back from Wales. They released us on good behaviour.
Guys, if you want the details of that cottage, we will leave a comment and we will get them to you. It was absolutely brilliant. We did it through a company called cottages.com. Not sponsored or anything like that.
Not the slightest.
We paid for it ourselves.
Oh,
it was amazing.
Go and check out the vlogs, guys. We're going to get straight. From now on, I've got to get this done. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, comment below. We all say at the end when a lot of you tuned out. Head over to our other channel, The Munchies Delight. I'll put a link in the description, and on there you'll find at least 4 or 5 vlogs over the next couple of weeks, or next week, whatever, of the last 8 days of our lives, and it's been really cool.
It's been amazing.
And we've recorded a lot, just to show you a lot. We've recorded every day for the last 8 days or 9 days, So head over to the other channel and check it out, guys.
Leigh did. Can I have that though? Sorry, I can't have the bright colour on. Leigh did do quite a lot of the vlogging. Because I wanted to break from the camera and away from wearing makeup. So I did, and it was fantastic. We did do some vlogging. You even got my mum in there. And guys, the pool, the hot tub, the seclusion of the place was fantastic. We had the best time, and it did us the world of good, didn't it?
Yeah.
We all know too meant to be having a party.
Sure had that last night at the party.
We're filming this on Sunday. It should be Saturday, the 10th of October, but we couldn't do it. But the holiday really made up for it, guys. It really made us appreciate the smaller things. And especially with everything that's been going on outside, it's a really good place to go away with your family if you need a break from it.
And some of you all know you, were coming with us. No, not coming with us, so you was coming to the party. Tears 18 for yesterday. Unfortunately, it fell through. Like everything, fell through. So we recorded and made up. Tears had a great time. Absolutely stupid amounts of money. We got absolutely off our face on Friday night to celebrate Tears' birthday. Recovered yesterday, so we didn't go live. You lot are going, when you're watching this, tomorrow's video, we're doing our next video will be our 2,000 subscriber video. Yes, we were late on doing it, but we was away. We reached 2,000 like a day before we went away. So there's no chance I was recording whilst I was away. So you'll see that in our next video.
Oh, God. It's been madness. It was the worry that we wasn't actually going to make it away. Because with everything that was going on, they didn't know whether we was allowed. Because like 3 parts of Wales was already in local lockdown. Aberystwyth, we just was outside of Aberystwyth in a place called Llanilla. I can't say any of it.
We keep getting it so wrong for the taxi blokes.
It's Llanilla.
I'd be on the phone like, right mate, we're staying in Llanilla. We're staying at Tanwy Gare. And like, Tanagia? Like, no, Tanwy Gare.
You're like, Tanagia.
Yeah, because they obviously know how they say things, but the Y, you got to get it in with the words, it all flows like, Tanagia. I was like, no, Tanwy Gare. And I just sound like an idiot to them.
It was Tanagia. Yeah. That's the place to... Oh, that's spicy.
I just started getting it right, and eventually we figured it out. But then we had to remember what the hell it was called every time we ran out for a taxi, which I only had 2 times.
Oh.
We spent pretty much the whole time in the cottage, in the pool, the hot tub, all that sort of fun stuff. And when you come out, it's like, Christ, there's actually civilization going on around us here, because we've in our home, this is our front room, like the road is right there. You see everyone going past, see all the cars, buses. I mean, people on double deckers can look in and watch me picking my nose if I accidentally do it whilst having a coffee in the morning. There, it was all like in the back part of the house. And even if you was in the front part, like, no one could see you because you was hidden away. It was so nice.
Oh, it was so lovely.
Well, because we was in a small village in Wales,
you had to.
We did get some funny looks. Like the owls looking out. Who are these?
Yeah.
Right. Was expecting the paparazzi to be hiding in the trees at one point. Because the one time we did pop out, there was like the neighbours were talking Welsh. You knew they were talking about us because they were staring at us and basically pointing. I was like, oh God, we're ambushed in the night here. It was a scary house, don't get me wrong, because it wasn't that secure. And
Leigh was scared.
You sat there one day and said it's the scariest house we've been in.
No. It's because we was watching Sinister. And Leigh was like, look at the back garden.
Well, it didn't help, because in the film Sinister, the kid kills all the parents and all the family. One of them is killed in a pool. We've got a pool. One of them is killed hanging from a tree. There's a few big trees in that garden. I was looking at this and just get to 18 on Friday, kid, before you kill us, because then it wouldn't work.
And I'm not on that weight loss journey, for God's sake, but I lost like 6 pounds in the swimming pool, come back home, so I was like, yes! And then I'm eating a pizza. But the point is, swimming really, good God.
It is good for you.
I forgot actually how much of a good swimmer I am. Really was shocked at that.
You use every muscle in your body apparently when you go swimming.
But like, I haven't swum like, fit like as in, you go in a pool and mess about, but I actually was doing this, the lengths. And like, I forgot how much that I like to swim in. Things like that. It was really
When you
fun.
go on holiday, as you'll know, like, especially when you go abroad, or even the haven sites, you go to the pool on site or abroad at the hotel, it's a nightmare. 20, like 100 people in the pool at the same time.
You can't really do.
You got a little Timmy down in the baby pool taking a shit. He's like, no! Yeah, go on, please. I won't say no to you. The little Timmy, you see it floating on the surface. We in RT went swimming at our local baths about 3 years ago. And everyone jumped out. I was like, what the hell is everyone jumping out for? I said to the lifeguard, why is everyone jumping out? Little Timmy. Oh, you let him in again, have you? That dirty little bugger. He was here last time I come. He pooed in the pool. So everyone jumped out. I was like, oh, I ain't going back in there.
You had to discuss that now.
It's just around because like, no. But you don't get that when you go to your,
Unless
your
you
own
put
pool.
this in an air fryer. It's a bit disappointing.
KFC, what do you expect? I found out today how they make KFC gravy.
How'd you do that one?
So it's not very nice. It doesn't sound very appealing if you want to know.
Well,
Do you don't know how they make it?
No.
Well, I'm going to tell you because it's part of what I've taught.
hang on.
Wow.
Get back to
So apparently somebody put on TikTok the other day, and I just seen it today on the internet on the news, how you make KFC gravy. What they do is
grind everything up.
all the remains of the chicken that gets left in the fryers and whatnot, nobody wants. It's disgusting. They whack it, they keep it all, and it's called crackling. That's what KFC call it. And they put that in, and then they add some water and some other bits and pieces. Put it in an oven for 9 minutes. Take it out, let it sit for a minute. Put it back in for another 9 minutes. And at that point, it's done. And it's put in their little tubs saying gravy.
Yeah, but have you got evidence of this?
Yes, I'm. Somebody who works in KFC recorded it and put it on TikTok.
That's horrible. But then again, though, not being funny, look how you make stock. We all know we make stock. You put all your chicken bones in, it's all the cartilage juices running to it, and then that's it. That's what stock is. Leigh, you're not on camera.
Got a big bone in there. I don't eat bones, do I? You ain't worth dying over, trust me. Well, that's how they make the gravy. I mean, we all want to know what the Colonel's secret ingredients are. And the secret spices. It's just him when he's in a good mood. Just goes and lobs one off in the chicken.
Oh my good God. I've heard it all from you now on this channel.
That's why nobody knows what the secret ingredients are. It's just him getting one off.
Leigh,
It's disgusting, I know.
stop.
I know, can't believe it myself. But the main thing is we had a great time on holiday. And you can see it on our vlogs. And that's that. Yeah, so. We did have hassle coming back, man. Christ.
Go over to the Munchies Delight channel. Check out the vlogs. It is so well worth watching. It was fun.
Yeah, if we do say so ourselves, it's definitely worth the watch.
Yeah. So getting back was a bit of a challenge. Bear in mind, from our train station to their train station, 2 hours. From their train station to our train station, 5 hours. Work it out yourself.
So, that was yours, eh? You always got a free slice of that one as well, eh? So you told me you don't like the cheese, so I got you the meat feast. And now you told me you don't like the...
That's what I make this. Told you the other day, like it.
Right then, I'm.
No, I'll have another bite of that one.
No, you can have that slice, Sam, it's okay.
Alright, I'm gonna slice that one.
I'm alright. I might just peel off the stuff I don't like, which is all of it, apart from the cheese and tomato. Anyway.
Try it, actually
Oh, well,
try
let
the
me eat the rest first. This.
Yeah, you can have that one.
I really don't want it, Bob. You have it, Bob. I promise.
I don't know why we're eating it, really.
With it. Why we're eating it? What do you mean?
Because we don't like it, do we?
I do like the cheese one. That's why I bought it. I bought one for Tim's birthday 2 days ago. I was just putting on a bit of food for Quinton Donna come round. And I got 1 slice. Out of the whole lot. I did an early night. Went to bed at 11:30. Left me buddy entertaining everyone.
I'm going to mash up.
So the station we had to come back from anyway in Aberystwyth was really small.
So we get to the platform, and thank God, Leigh turns around and looks at the thing. See where I'm from, and near, basically like Birmingham Grand Central, and where I'm from, which is next door to there. Our stations are pretty damn big. Like, there's like lots of platforms. There's one in Aberystwyth, not knocking Aberystwyth because we like it there.
I love it there.
Leigh turns and looks at the camera. Birmingham International.
Not the camera, the
thing
timetable thing.
cancelled. There's only us on the platform. Okay, so can we get, what happens to the track? We go over to the ticket office. Oh, you're going to get a bus. Okay. Can I just say, we got a wheelchair on board. So, we're going to get you possibly an adapted bus. So we go over and then he comes back and he says, well, actually, no, you might have a direct taxi. We might pay for you to have a taxi from Aberystwyth to blah, blah.
That's brilliant.
Okay, so not to blah, we're going to Shrewsbury. All right then, which is by us. Oh, wait around. Oh, actually, we've got you an adapted bus. Fine by us. We'll go to McClunkcliffe. I think that's it. McClunthy or somewhere. They call it Mac. So we go down there. There's the coach station. Oh, you've got another bus coming because it's adaptive. We're on a coach. Fair enough. So then this bus comes, and we get on the bus and we go all the way to Macklin. We get there. And it's just a normal bus, bear in mind, not like a adapted taxi. It's just it's like a bus that you get at a bus stop.
He moved like Buddy Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah.
He flew.
It was a single decker. We was away. Fine. Their coach pulls in. Our bus pulls in. Our train pulls in, the connected one to Shrewsbury. Takes a look at all of us. And bloody well pulls off.
He didn't like the lookers, I swear down. He just left everyone stranded on the platform.
In McClunkcliffe.
They didn't get that bit. Anyways, so even where I'm from, which has a small station, about 5 or 6 platforms, you can still find people to talk to. Not strangers. You're not going to talk to Ralph, because he's a dirty bugger. But you talk to, like, you know, the train conductors.
Well, they've only got 2 platforms.
No, we haven't. There's one behind, there's one there, there's one there. There's about 3 or 4. Either way, there's a lot more than what we had in Aberystwyth. There's just one. We got there, and like, who the hell do we talk to then? And it was, there was a door, it said ticket office, but it was locked. It wasn't one you could see through. It was like a big door, no see-through bit on it. I thought, is that even open? And thankfully I pressed the button and it was.
So where we're from now, there's a lot of platforms, a lot of people, it's busy as heck, day and night.
This station only had one train every 2 hours. And the train went to Birmingham. And from Birmingham to Aberystwyth. It ended at Aberystwyth, it ended at Birmingham. So it wasn't like we could jump on the, you know, a smaller train and 10 minutes later be in this place called Mac. No, you had to wait 2 hours for the next one. When we said to the lad, why has it been cut? Oh, we don't know. This is how really small the station was, how like unimportant it was. Why has it been stopped, mate? Or why has it been cancelled? We don't know. What do you mean you don't know? We don't know.
So,
sorry, one second. You got any reason why it might be stopped? No. The one before it was stopped as well.
we don't think we've got any resources.
No, that was it. Said lacking resources or a blockage.
The trains, bro.
Well, could you not let us know? You work for the train
What we're
station.
doing then? We having a night in Aberystwyth or what? So anyway, we get to McClunkcliffe. I told you the coach pulls up, our little bus pulls up. Like that, the train pulls up, the train pulls off. Forgets us. So we're literally there, and I'm like, I didn't know the train had pulled off. I thought it was another train.
Got there. I heard all the people kicking off.
I said to the woman, I thought, well, hang on a minute here. We're going to need a ramp for the train that's obviously going to pull in and pick us up. She went, hang on. I'll speak to you in a minute. She went off on a little thing about, I am absolutely disgusted. He just bloody well pulled off. He's left all the passengers. I'm thinking, this ain't about us. It's about them. Oh, no.
They saw us too. I thought, no, they're English.
This is the train journey. He just went. 2 poor sods who was going to Birmingham International had to catch a plane. They had to go from Wales to Birmingham to catch a plane. Now, obviously, they missed their plane.
I don't know, it depends what time they were flying.
True, because you have 2 hour layover to just make sure, don't you, can get in. So, then, they get back on their coach, and we're like, well, what are we going to do? Oh, we might send another taxi now to go to Shrewsbury again.
But the first coach that pulled up, didn't it? The one that took us to this place called Mac, it was going all the way to Shrewsbury. But the train people didn't want to pay for us to go to Shrewsbury. So they said to the bloke, just drop them off at Mac. Then they can catch the train from Mac.
Oh, no, he was going back. He was
Shrewsbury on the front.
He went back. He was going back, he was. That was just for us. So then they went, oh, we'll get you an adaptive taxi. Now, bearing in mind, this bloke, he pulled up first of all, this one who come the second time. The bus comes back anyway, but it's another single-decker bus, the one that you catch at a bus stop. Right, then you go all the way to Shrewsbury now. But this particular bloke pulled up at Aberystwyth. Bloke. And he was really moody. He was just moody. And he went, no, I'm not going there. I'm going to Porth.
Oh, him, yeah.
I thought, bloody hell. And then I saw it was him. And then I heard him say to the woman, they didn't have any adaptive taxis. So I've got to go. I thought, great, we're in for a ride here. It was just me, Leigh, Mum and Tia on this single-decker bus all the way from Aberystwyth to Shrewsbury. On the A roads.
Yeah.
He didn't even go on the motorway. It isn't that far. To be fair, Welshpool, from here to Welshpool is literally like less than an hour.
We wouldn't have got there if we're going on the motorway, no chance. So.
No.
The A roads was quicker.
But the point of all this is we're having a moan because we had to get from Aberystwyth to the Midlands.
Yeah, that's why it really go.
Other than that, it was a great holiday.
Amazing holiday, and that just put a bit of a damper on the end of it. But I love Welsh people, the ones I met, some of them anyway. I love some Welsh people, but they do like this, their own language thing, yes. I'm all for speaking your own language and stuff. But it's when they're looking at you, pointing at you, and talking in Welsh, you're like, I wonder what they're talking about. They're probably talking about the football from the other day, or about rugby. You just know they're talking about, you're like, mate, I understand what pointing and laughing means. I might not understand the language, but I do know you're talking. But do you know what I find? It's so annoying when you're around people who can talk another language, because they usually talk English as well. So me and Aim, when Brent can't talk about these people, we can't say, the ignorant bastards. No, we can't say anything, because they'd know what we're saying. Can't say, oh, the bus driver's a right arsehole. He'd know we were saying about him. But he could say...
Yeah, he was having a right moan about us.
Yeah, but he could say, look at them lot, with their big suitcase. Fucking wankers. English wankers. They could say that, and we wouldn't understand him. But we can't talk about them. I think it's real unfair, you know. I think they should, like, not necessarily Welsh people, anyone who can talk two languages, they need to talk our language so we can understand what they're, if they're talking about us anyway. It should just be the rule.
Why can't you learn another language?
I'm too ignorant to learn other languages. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm really crap at learning languages. I did French, as most of us did in school, and I had the chance to give it up in year 10, I think. I couldn't wait to give it up.
No, I loved it. That was my best subject.
My argument in school always was, for different lessons, okay, so RE, look, I don't want to be a priest, I don't want to be a vicar, I'm certainly never going to be a pope. Why do I need to know about all this stuff religious-wise? I was ignorant, sorry guys. I was really not cut out for RE, and I didn't try, and I was like, look, I'm never going to need this stuff when I'm older. Algebra, I was the same. I was like, look, I'm never going to go into the shop. He's going to ask me for, you know, what 4x times 3b means. I need up to pay for my bloody food. I said, I don't need to know that stuff.
E equals MC squared and all that.
Yeah, but I don't pay like that. I just pay English pound coins and
square root of pies. And...
I like a pie. I don't need to know what the square root of it is, though. And French was another one. I'd say, look, love, Miss Kerwin, who's my French teacher back in the day, and Mr. Hyam. I'd say, I'm not going to France, and if I do, I will do my best to translate. You know when you go abroad and you can't talk, and you try and talk really slow, and it's really annoying to the people who probably talk English.
I think you're trying to do them everything. So, good morning! What's the difference? Just, you don't know the language.
Bear in mind you're in France, you're like, can I get some French fries?
You divvy!
French fries. And they go, do you want some French fries, mate?
No, you'd say le frites.
But I won't, because I don't speak French. That's the whole point. But you sound really ignorant. And my point being, I didn't like French in school. I hated it. And my mate, he took French, and you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I passed with flying colours.
And did you, like he had to, like in your GCSE piece?
Yeah, two speaking, two reading.
Oh, God. He said he had to go in there and have a full conversation with
Yeah,
him.
speaking conversation.
I'm so glad I gave it up when I did.
Oh, I loved it. But the point of it is, it was a little bit rude, them women, wasn't it? They was there practically talking about us.
Yeah.
But because they didn't like it, did they, that we was on their quiet little posh street. And it was a little bit moody, but...
Yeah, the village we went to literally had a bus stop, a corner shop, and a primary school, and a pub. But we've been in these sort of pubs before, round here actually, not far from where we are now.
Oh yeah.
The place round here. We went in this pub the one time. Me and Anne were staying out at a hotel.
No, people was like...
We walked in, there's like 6 men and his dog. And we walked in, like... we didn't get a seat. I turned to her. I was like, I think we're going to get out of here.
See, I can give a shit like that.
Like, have you seen The Hills Have Eyes, the film? It's something like that. Like, you just expect to be murdered in your sleep. And when we went to that hotel, we stayed at this hotel. There's a pub with hotel rooms above it. And we didn't know at the time that nobody stays in the pub, like the landlord or whatever.
And
everyone
was
went
the
home.
only guests in the hotel.
Yeah, it was just me and Aim.
This whole big building.
So there was a door leading to downstairs. You couldn't get into the actual pub area, which was a shame. And through the night, it was just me and Aim in this big frigging pub with about 10 or 15 rooms upstairs. I ain't going to say I'm a brave person. I was scared shitless.
Because if anything had happened, I'd just sent you to have a look.
Yes, I
wouldn't have been hiding under the bed. But I will say one thing's the best pizza I've ever had. I was at the pub in Penkridge. Oh my god.
Really nice. And then me and Em went to the lakes for Tia for our honeymoon years and years ago.
It was like a £400 night luxury home.
Yeah.
And we stayed there for like 5 nights because his dad got us. This place was... I've never slept in a bed like in my life, but there was a cellar.
Yeah. And we watched too many horror films, too many Freddy's, that stuff.
Some people were like, oh yeah, it's a cellar. Me and you, someone's in the cellar. Someone's going to kill us. Someone's going to come and help me in the night and we're going to have to run off. But you wouldn't run off. You'd run upstairs. Because as everybody knows in the horror film, you don't run downstairs. You run upstairs. You go to the top floor, don't you? And you wait for them to come upstairs.
What gets me is the blonde bimbos in them horror films. They never hold the boost all the fight. They're always running like they have to bounce up and down.
Not everyone, that's
pretty
old
much
school.
Always like that. No, oh my god, no, don't hurt me, Freddy, please. And Freddy's like, alright love, I was gonna I'll catch you in a minute because your boobs eventually slow down because gravity pulls you back down.
Old school shows, never dated like
It's
that.
awful. To be fair, I enjoyed Sinister the other day. We watched another one called The Stepfather, so that was good. We watched like Netflix, didn't we, whilst we was away and stuff. Because we
You
weren't
didn't
much
have
out
to
there.
do anything.
No. We literally
You had
just
everything on
relaxed.
your doorstep.
We also got scared in Stoke.
Yeah.
Me and having such fucking
So,
chickens.
we went to this place called Quarry Walk. Now, Leigh's mum and stepdad drove there. And they said, we're going to leave you there. No,
Which
not
was
you.
the plan. That was the original plan.
So we was in the middle of the bloody woods with a load of wildcats. Couldn't get out. Take us back.
We was meant to there for 3 nights, me, Am and Tia. They were just dropping us off and staying the one night. And the idea was me and Am would stay, and Tia would stay for a couple more nights. And there was a hot tub there and you could go out for walks. So we took the dog with us. And after the first night we were sitting there in the hot tub and it's pitch black. I mean, it was something out of Halloween. You know, the what's it called, do you remember?
That's Jason Voorhees.
Well, Friday the 13th, then the camp something.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah, it was something like that, basically. All these cabins. Yeah, but there's more chance of a cat attacking you in the night because the stray cats, I ain't kidding you. They must have, everyone who goes there must have fed them every time. So you'd have this French door that slid open.
And Bob set the ball rolling, didn't he?
Yeah.
He made a breakfast in the morning. There was bacon everywhere. There was cats everywhere.
Too many cats, guys.
And I was like, listen, I ain't staying here. We're going home.
No, I've seen a horror film in the last few years where cats killed people. I forget what the hell it's called. Aim's that cold, she's holding my hand under the table.
I am, look. My hand's freezing cold.
But yeah, we had a great time in Wales, guys. We've got a load of stories to talk to you about, and I've not got into even today, but I'm going to save them for the next video.
Sometimes it's nice just to talk about what we can. And also, Brandon, my very close friend, has been trying to convince me to move to North Wales.
Well, I'm happy to move there. As long as...
No, you're not. What are you like? Why would you move to Wales? I wouldn't move to... You know about the Welsh people, but I wouldn't move to Wales because I don't want to move to Wales. It's like saying, who wants to move to the Midlands?
No, I would...
Wales is beautiful, but I personally want to move to Torquay.
If I was to move to Wales, from the place I visited, it would be...
I couldn't live there.
Newquay, Wales. That's really lovely there.
I couldn't live in Llanelli because there was just nothing there. I mean, literally, there was just you could literally make it around the village in like 2.0 seconds.
We went out for a walk and we said, "Oh, well, if we go down this road, let's take a nice walk." We had Aim's mum in the wheelchair.
So imagine this whole tray is the village. Okay, there's our place. There's the pub. There's the post office, there's the shop.
That's about
We made it round in like 2 seconds. We were standing outside the post office. I looked there, my mum was like, oh, there's the cottage. Oh yeah, let's get back. We literally went from there to there.
They said we'll go down one road. We started going down. I was like, oh, it's not down this road. Let's go back down another road where we saw this lady walking her dog from. We set off down the other. I was like, oh, there's nothing down this road. Let's just go back then.
There was a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, we ended up
not that cul-de-sac.
We ended up sitting on a bench for about 20 minutes just so we'd be out the house.
So we was on the bench here. We turned. Oh, that's where we go. We're across the road. So literally, it was across the road, and that was outside the school.
Yeah, the primary
night school place.
Yeah, it was. It was like community centre, I think.
But the community centre was probably as big as the living room.
But they did have a oh yeah, outsiders tax and prices. So I went into the shop. We needed some toilet rolls.
Yeah, they bought some shampoo abroad.
Yeah, you know what we're on about. So
Yep.
we need a pack of toilet rolls, and I wanted
£4.50 for a bottle of shampoo abroad.
I wanted a bottle of water. Now I saw the price.
Toilet roll.
Yeah, and bottle of water. I saw the price on this pack of toilet roll on the shelf. All right, what, £2 I think it was. And I picked up the water. All right, whatever, a couple of quid between the two of them, about £3. Go to the till, £5.50. What? I mean, I say till. The shop was that small. Like you could have fitted me and Aim in there and a television. They had to put a tent up outside so they could put some fruit and veg out because how small the shop was.
That was a shop.
No, the locals.
It was like a porch with a few bits of things inside it.
It's suitable for locals and people who live there. I get that, but for us it wasn't. And when she charged me £5.50, I was like, oh no, that's £2. Unless you charge me £3.50 for a 50p bottle of water, love, you just charged me too much. I had to knock some off the end of that video, guys. Yeah, so we did go in the shop and we did get some funny looks, and I think she triggered our accents weren't like. How do Welsh people talk to you?
Oh no. Good morning, but they don't say good morning, do they? They say something like, hello there.
I don't
know, but they do. But they know that we wasn't Welsh at the end of the day.
Yeah, they could tell we weren't Welsh.
And not only, I'm not being rude, let's just actually say something here. She probably knows every single person that goes in that shop, because there's only about 50 people who live in the village.
No, you know they have signs on some, like, you see on films and stuff usually, it's like population, whatever. They even have it like around the countries if you go looking. As you enter a town, a village, city, it's a population, whatever. This one should have a sign saying population -17. Because all the people were there like in the 70s, 80s. There weren't that many young people. I didn't see any young people there apart from the primary school kids. And I reckon they've been busting from bloody Cardiff or somewhere just so it will be more bloody young.
And listen to this, you know in the front garden, everyone had these gas tanks. Yeah, there was not a proper gas supply there. There was all tanks because the village was so bloody small. British Gas hadn't done the piping.
But you can just tell they were probably thinking like to everyone else.
Oh, they was looking at his eyes.
Yeah, it's like because
you know when heads go down the road and you're like.
I did joke to her that they're probably really pissed off about the fact because there's like two. It's just our one. The one next door, the house next door, was a proper house. Like people lived there, is what I'm saying. Our ones that we was a holiday let. So, for frig's sake, they've brought in some Aubrey outsiders to their house.
But literally though, you didn't know anybody was around you when you was in that place. You was cut off from everyone. The neighbours couldn't hear him. It was so private.
Yeah.
If you want a complete escape, go there. It is amazing. We'd definitely go back because it isn't about. Listen, it ain't about like, oh, we'll go down for a beach for an ice cream. We'll go down for the shops. This is if you want seclusion, you want your own huge swimming pool, hot tub, good food. You can easily get from Aberystwyth to here. You can have a home shopping delivery, and it's on cottages.com, and it is called Tannygear, but it's Tanygear, and it is absolutely fantastic. But you've got to go there with the realisation that there ain't anything in the area. You've got to concentrate. If you want quietness, tranquility, watch some TV, like Netflix, and have some good food, go there. Quality family time is what it's all about. The scenery though, the scenery around that bloody place. You walk out and then there's mountains just all around you. You can just sit on that bench outside there and just stare all day. It's like, what do they call it? Postcard scenery, you know?
I'm going to have to put a little thing on the beginning of this video, guys, just saying, no offence to the Welsh people, because honestly now, we'll say it now, I'll have to put it
You'll say I ain't said shit all, mate.
We have no issue with people from Wales.
Don't include me!
Or the place. And you've been knocking the place. But
I haven't! Don't you
It was very much like one of them little small communities where outsiders are very obvious.
That ain't about about Welsh. That's about who anyone who lives in a small little village who's like, oh, well, who's this outside?
Well, we absolutely loved the property, and the people we did deal with, like in terms of taxi drivers, were lovely. And
it was.
The train station was a bit of a pain, but they helped us out. It was just...
That was circumstantial.
We are used to being like...
in a big city life.
Yeah, like you go along like, oh, bloody hell, the train's coming. It's alright, it's already 5 minutes. No, it's 2 hours.
You are in a bit... But they do provide...
Yeah, adequate. They sorted it out eventually.
Probably.
But anyway, guys, we loved our holiday, and we've got to go. If I enjoyed to go.
Yeah, you interrupted me one little
Sorry,
bit.
Tom.
So Brandon wanted to move to North Wales, and I said, no, I want to move down south. Brandon thought I was on about moving to South Wales. No. If I had to move anywhere in the country, I would love to live in Devon. I've always wanted to live there. I always wanted to live in Torquay. That is my...
Yeah.
If I was going to move to, somewhere in England, Torquay is mine and Leigh's. Always been our little thing that we've always wanted.
We've always loved Torquay.
We do. That is where I'd move to.
That is our go-to holiday place when we get the chance.
Yeah, like we was on about buying a static, static home thing, like a caravan, but
doesn't move.
Well, that is what they called it, now. Like a holiday home. That's what was on. Static caravan type of thing. But we was looking at I think they do on Haven ones. They have rent.
I don't know, bro.
You know, you have to buy the yearly fees and stuff. But either way. Torquay, where is your place? So that is coming to the question that I want to know. Put in the comments below, where would you ideally move to? It could be England, it could be abroad, it could be in space. I want to know in the comment section, please, down below, where is your ideal move to?
And if you did move there,
let's know.
Are you one of those ignorant people like me who would go to Spain or Nairobi and expect them to speak English? Because I ain't learning another language. I am an ignorant person. I'm not going to deny it. But would you have the balls about it to say, no, actually, I'm going to learn the language? Because that's cool if you are. I mean, some people know like 15 languages. I don't really see a point because you only ever speak one country at a time, can't you? Usually. But would you learn your own country's language?
No, you're the ignorant one. If you move to Spain, you move to their country.
I've just said I'm ignorant.
Hang on, you therefore need to learn the Spanish language.
And I've just said I'm ignorant.
Yeah, but you would do it though, wouldn't you, out of decency?
No, because there's a lot of effort. You wouldn't learn a whole new language.
I would if I was moving to another...
Did you learn Welsh for 5 days?
That wasn't another... That's irrelevant. We're still in Great Britain.
Well,
no, if I was moving to another nation, like another nationality's country, I would learn their language. I would learn Spanish. I would learn French.
Well, I have plans for us to move to Afghanistan soon. Are you going to learn that? Afghan?
You know what? If it needs must, I'll bloody have a go. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. We've actually really enjoyed talking about our holiday with you. If you want any more questions or is there anything you want to know about the details of the cottage, please let us know in the comments below, and he will inform you. And we got Tia a VR set today.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in another video.
It is brilliant, guys. Let us know if you got one of them as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, remember to be kind, remember to be nice, comment, share, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notification bells so you don't miss any future videos.
And we will have our lighting situation fixed for the next video. It's our No, it's not. Fuckeries.
Huh?
I thought it was going to be our 2000 video. It won't be. The next video you see will be our 2000 video. Yes, it will be.
We are roasting a video.
No, this one's got... No, we'll put the roast in a video out after that because we want it out next week in our 2000 subscriber video. So that is the next video you'll see after this one.
And just to say a massive, massive thank you to all our new subscribers and our old subscribers for staying along and supporting our journey. We really appreciate every single one of you. And on that note, bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Take it easy.